Hello, in this video I will show you how to create event in Google Calendar using API. I have created this FastAPI application using getlazy.ai that has this code and it lets us create events using the Calendar API. If we read the app description, we can see that the app requires a couple of endpoints. It has a couple of endpoints and it requires 3 environment secrets: the client ID, client secret, and redirect URL. These are Google Client ID and Google Client Secret for your application. Let me quickly show you how we can get these. So we will log on to console.cloud.google.com. We will select a project. After a project is selected, we go to navigation menu, API and services, and library. Here we will enable Calendar API. So we'll search for Calendar, Google Calendar API, and enable this. There will be enable button here. Once this is enabled, we'll head back to navigation menu, API services, and open this. Let's open this, and we will then we have selected the library. We will then need to generate credentials, but to generate OAuth 2 credentials we need to manage this OAuth consent screen. So we will go here and click on create app. If you don't already have an app created, I have created this app. So you'll give it a name, user support email, and all this information. If you want to provide, then save and continue. Then you will add scopes, and from here you will select the API scope. I have added Gmail scopes for working with a previous application, but so these are all the scopes that my application will get. And I have also added this Google Calendar scope. So once scopes are configured, click on save and continue. Then test users. I'm running this app in test mode for now, therefore I can add test users. Then save and continue and go back to dashboard. Once this consent screen is set up, now we can generate OAuth 2 credentials. So we'll go to credentials tab and click on create credentials. We'll use this OAuth client ID creator. So select the application type as web application and create. Okay, once it is created, we can see this is the client ID and this is the client secret. You will copy it one by one and go back to lazy, go to environment secrets tab and add this client ID and client secret. Now we need another environment secret, redirect URI. I'll tell you how we need to enable that. So I have already copied for this web client one. Let's talk about the redirect URI. This is the URI on which the Google will redirect after the user allows your app access or provides the permission. So we'll go to test tab and run the application. Okay, let's run the application. Alright, the app has started and this is the app is listening on this URL. So this is our backend URL and this will be our redirect URI, and we will have to add an endpoint here. So you will just copy this and then you will add this OAuth 2 callback at the end and add it as your redirect URI by going back to your credentials tab, selecting on the web client, and here you can add this add URI. As you can see, I have copied the URL and at the end I have added this endpoint and then saved my URL. And you will add this URL in the environment secrets tab as well. So you will add the same URL here. After that, now let's quickly test the API. So let me show you my Google Calendar. So this is my Google Calendar right now. So let's go to OpenAPI for testing, and we need to first call this OAuth callback URL. Let's try it out and execute the code. It has returned us this URL which we need to open the access page. So let's quickly give access. So Google will ask me to allow the access and I'll allow it. Continue and continue, and my app is authenticated. Now let's head back to lazy and create an event. So I will provide this event data to lazy. Try it out, execute the code. As you can see, it is saying event is created, and in my calendar the event is